Get in. Duplicate. Where is the queen? They're already there. The result of the scan. And the bees didn't play ball. They have to drive home with the suits on. Welcome to Dry Ground Honey. Welcome to a full week off in July. And look at that. Balsams in full flow. Bumblebees in there. Honeybees are not on there much though. Thanks for tuning back in. And this week should be quite an interesting week. Today I got to make nukes to put new queen cells in. Now this video will probably come out before my other queen making video. But that's just proving a part to edit together. I think we've got to make 5 nukes up to put some cells in. We're going to go and collect some colonies this week. Bought in a couple of hives. They should have the honey crop still there. That'll be good. Go and move some colonies. Should be good, it should be interesting. Stick around and let's find out. The first thing I've done is I've got some pre-cut bits of foam here, right? This is an underfloor entrance. I'm gonna close up the underfloor entrance. Just gonna push the foam in there. It really is just as simple as that. This way the bees can't get out. Because I'm taking these bees for queen cells, I'm gonna put them in the little nuke that I've got here. I'm gonna put 2 or 3 frames in there. Then I'm gonna put them in my shed for a day. Make sure all the bees are acquainted to be in there. Put them out somewhere else with the queen cell in a cage protector. By that time they'll know that they're queenless. They readily accept this queen cell. So let's get on it. I got the smoker ready because this colony is a bit bitey. So in vain I've tried to get them to come up into this Langstroth Super to draw them, but they're not coming near it. So they're going to be split for brood today. They're going to have some smoke. Like I said, I did a bit uppity. Just one of my conversion boards with a queen excluder on top. Nothing fancy, but as you can see, look, they haven't come up. Just want enough bees to make a nice mating nuke. So I want, ideally, a frame of emerging brood and a frame of stores. Here, I think we've got our stores here. 20 bees in there. That's eggs. But it's also emerging bees. The queen's on there, so that's made the decision for us. See this black queen? She's very dark. Now, if that's not locally adapted, what is? And the bees are considerably bitey for it. So you can go back in there. This is emerging brood. Mostly seal brood and emerging brood. So I'm just going to put this frame down here in this nuke box I got by the side of me. Boom, put that lid on. So we got bees, now we need food. Can you hear the change in these guys' temperament? Got a tiny patch of seal brood, plenty of bees, and a lot of food. That can go in there as well. And I'm going to give them a shake of bees. In fact, I'm just going to give them the frame. Check the queen's not on yet. I'm just going to give them this frame as well. Now these are the frames that I'm going to put in. These are the frames I put on that was wet for the bees to clean up about 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. And look, they've almost completely cleaned them all out. Still got some pollen and that in it. A little bit of damage, but these bees will use these now to lay straight away, quick, fast. And in 2 weeks' time, they'll be laid back up full of eggs. We'll give them some smoke because, like I said, they are uppity. Swing them in. These are going to supercharge this nuke back up. Like I said, 5 of those I got to do because that's how many queen cells we got. Just want to have a look at the queen cells. I'll get on then making these other nukes up. Here they are. They're in this bar here. Just get them up. I forgot to bring the camera stand. Now in these nice cells, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to go. Really nice looking cells, aren't they? I got another graph bar in there as well. I took 10 off. I took another 10 graphs, and 5 of those have taken. So 70% that time, 50%. It's getting there. I'm got no nukes to put them in anyway, so 5 will do. Day 2, well, Tuesday. I just have my shed getting ready, and there's a lot of ivy that goes there, right? And I want to show you this. It is the 22nd of July, and the ivy is starting to flower. Now, I don't know if it normally starts in July and takes until October to get going, but that seems fast to me. That seems fast. Does it normally start in July? Let me know down there in the comments. Yeah, so where is it? Tuesday the 22nd, I said, isn't it? 22nd of July, 2025. And gotta get the queen cells into the nukes. We put in the queen cells into these little cages again from that same ones as I say from last time. They haven't been in the video yet. The same ones I always use, the JZBZ ones. I'm using night caught equipment this time to raise the queen. Gonna have to go and get the colonies from out of my shed. Find some room for them up there with the little mating nukes. Get some queens ready for overwintering. I'm not going to open them up this time. I'm going to let them stay closed for another day. Because as you will see on my other video, when I opened them up last time, a lot of the bees moved. They went back to their original hives. So I'm going to try and keep them secure for a bit longer. I've made them stronger this time. They're 3 frames instead of 2. They got more bees. There's more hatching brood. But I'm still a bit concerned about the bees buggering off because we're in the same apiary, only a couple of meters away. Let's get them cells in then, eh? I'm gonna get a smoker. I'm gonna smoke them in a bit first. You see that nuke? No. This is the best I can do view-wise. So you just have to bear with me. Smoke them. Give these a smoke. Loads of bees in there too. That's a full nuke. Right, here we go. Take the end one. Oh, just as I start taking them off, there's a breeze cut in. That's the sod's low one. Queen cell there. That on. Look at that. That's a lovely cell. So, same as before. Stick it in the cell protector. Just like that, okay? Stop the bees eating the sides of it and destroying it. They've only been queenless for 18 hours. I'm going to smoke them again. Smoky smoke smoke. There's a lot of brood in this hive. I'll take a frame out just to show you, right? Take it out just to show. I'm going to put it right there. Right in the middle. Okay? Close them back up. Right on the lid. 22nd, 7th, queen cell, green, black, pumpkin, honey. Now these ones I will open up. Cool. A bit of a better view on this one. I've already smoked them once. Got a cell here. Oh, these ones want to go. Get in. A lot of bees, a lot of bees. And take it out on this frame of brood. Put it right there in the middle. Right there. Put it in. Close them up. Hopefully watching this, you'll feel you're new to beekeeping, you won't be so intimidated by making queens. I know when the first year or two I thought, oh, I can't make queens. It's going to be hard, like it's going to be a lot of parts. People say it's really difficult. But I only say it's really difficult because the other stuff in beekeeping is relatively simple, isn't it? Put stuff in a box, move the box around. Put stuff in a different box, move it to somewhere else. That's the gist of it. Keep them in the box a little bit harder. But that's the only reason they say that making queens is hard. It's because the rest of it is not that hard, is it? So have a go making queens. Make your own. I'll go, make your own. We're back up the farm. We've got a couple of nukes up here for sale. But the woman haven't got them. 3 nukes up here. A month now we've actually been putting off getting these nukes. So I'm just going to make sure they haven't, not going to swarm or they've swarmed or anything. They have a little mooch through some of the hives that fell over, but I'm not going to film that. They're on the phone, they just heard me. Hello? That was wild, isn't it? That was wild. Right, well, they're having them today or tomorrow. That'll be another good one on the video. Let's go and have a look. The same story with these nukes. Oh, they fall to bursting. They're going to like this. They're going to like that. So, they're coming for you tomorrow, bees. 5 frames thereafter. I've yet to draw this one, but the bees have been slow to draw this last month. There's been nothing coming in, and I have not fed them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We've got plenty of food. Nice brood. Eggs. Queen still there. That's all we need to see. Right, that's one. Leaving that space to put the drone frame in. Now look at another one, see? Got eggs there, brood, food. Yes, this one's good to go too. Excellent stuff. Oh, job's good. That was just perfect timing, wasn't it? Now I can get these ready to roll. I'll get a nice frame of food out of one of these other hives. Chuck them in. Happy days. These are the hives that fell over. This one was the one that was completely all over the floor. I don't know if you've seen that video, that short I did. The top box, not much going on. See you near though. Filling it back up with honey. God, beesies are gonna like to breed off these. Yes, honey all through there good. Putting back together, everything won't gone. These hives are not mine, so she'll be happy that she'll be getting some honey this year. Just having a quick go through, just to make sure that there's some eggs in there. Give you a peace of mind. Brood on the very final frame with a bee in my suit. There's a bee in there. Oh yes. Look at the brood on this queen. We're in July. All the others are starting to slow down. These are still ramping it right up. Which is what I like. I'm going to breed on this queen actually. There's no eggs on there. Need to see some eggs. Here we go, there's eggs on you, you're going to have to trust me. All eggs are on there. All eggs. This queen's not slowing down for nobody, and that's what I want. Oh, busy today. One of the good things working on the farm they deliver your sugar by quad bike. Come back in the evening together, fellas. Nuke's ready. Who wants 3? Just gonna film getting one boxed up. The best 5 frames we want. Make sure we get the queen in there. Make sure we get the queen. Got brood and food. Can't see the queen. This frame can't be trimmed off. Check for the queen. Trim off this bottom bit. Extra comb. Where is she, man? Where is she? Where is the queen? Where is the queen? Oh, trust the one we filmed to be the one. Where the queen is gone. Right, I'll put the lid back on. Give him a couple of seconds. See if the queen makes it onto one of the frames. One more luck then for this queen. Sometimes it's easy to miss them, especially if the paint's come off. Where is this queen, man? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Whoosh. There it is. Good, 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 good. The marking is not very distinct, is it? Good, she's in there. Extra frame. It's July here. So I've got a 2-to-1 syrup. I want it to be the best source of nectar around. I want it to be better than anything that's out in the field. So I made it strong as I could. Hopefully now these bees are going to go in there and fill up. Draw out these frames because none of these frames are drawn. Just need some drawn cold tomorrow. I jumped on an army. Sometimes it's early morning, sometimes it's late nights. Day 4. I didn't do any filming yesterday. I was a little bit tired. Hangover. The people came and had their nukes. They went out really well. Although the green travel boxes I put them in, I had them from Oldcastle Farms. And I'm not saying that they're bad, right? That's just where I bought them from. And the bees was climbing out the air vents. So I had to sellotape one of the boxes shut with some cardboard. Might have to do something like what Marco does and put some mesh in there. But yeah, they coming out the nukes yesterday, fed up the colonies. There was a little bit of robbing, but that should be alright. Yeah, so it is Thursday today. It's trying to rain a little bit, but we've had a delivery all the way from Spain, from La Tienda del Apicultor. And let's get in and have a look what we got. All the way from Spain this will come. I know what's in here. And I've been waiting for it because I need it. Let's see. Oh, and they're already built. They're already built. Look what we've got here. These are Paradise Honey 2-way mating nukes. Look at that. They're like 2 happy deers in one. These are going to be so handy. 2 mating nukes in one. You can, if you want to, then remove this little bit and turn them into one bigger little mating nuke. But what we got? 2 frames that they can draw. Little queen excluder. Well, there to put syrup or fondant. Probably going to put fondant in there. Vented floor. But vented floor that's got a dual purpose. when you put in bees in it, you can have like a bucket full of like slightly wet bees that you're going to use. Turn the entrance round to the flat bit, slide out the bottom floor, look, get your cup of bees, boom, stick them straight in. Strong poly. These are going to be so handy. It's going to save me so much bees. At the minute, the last lot I made, I made in this video tonight, 3 frame nukes. I might have made them in this video. 3 frames I made them with. This is going to take like 300 bees maybe, a cup full of bees. So 2 cups of bees, we're going to get 2 queens mated rather than 6 frames worth of bees. There's a big difference in this. I'm going to test these out. I got them all the way from Spain because it's cheaper. And I think next year I'm going to buy a stack of these. I'll buy 20, 30 of these. And get our queens mated, and these little ones are just going to dot them about the garden here. Dot them around. Oh, it's going to be so good. I've been waiting for these. So I'm going to get these painted up today. Paradise colours. Pink and blue. Because these are two-way mated hives, there's going to be a queen flying back to each side of this. I don't want to get confused, so I'm going to paint half of it pink, half of it blue, and I do little symbols on there. So first off, I'm going to have to give them the undercoat first of me. This paint is Protec Royal Exterior paint. Want to give us some samples, Protec, we're more than willing to try them out for you. So this is the Protec Royal Exterior. This is what I found goes best on the poly. Was recommended rather than me. But just the base coat, get it on. That's the blue one. Get back to you once it's finished. Here's the finished article. Half pink, half blue. One little design on the front. Design on the front of the other side. Just to try and differentiate them. They've all got a different one on the front. These are going to be so handy. Yeah, I think that's it. What we're going to be doing bee-wise today. The bees are flying well, aren't they? All the drones coming in there. Someone's getting mated today. Some lucky queen if she's out flying. There's loads of bees coming in there. You can see in there now that they're just working the balsam. Just started going to that super actually. They're just going in there. Just drawing it out. So we might get a box of honey off there this year. It's the 25th today. So, no, it's the 24th today. It's got about 3 weeks. See what the flow's like in there. Tomorrow though, is arranged. It's all ready to roll. Getting 2 colonies. One of them has got 5 supers on it. That'll be fun to try and fit in the van, won't it? It's Friday. Going down to the university today. They want to make a film about the bees on the roof down there. So it's like 10, 11 o'clock. We're on our way down there. We'll get some videos. A fella doing some videos. So we're on the roof with Fernando, and he's Lidar scanning the roof to create a 3D representation of the rooftop that eventually people will be able to wear virtual reality goggles and fly around like a little bee for a project they're doing in relation to the Brazilian rainforest. He's gone and done this in the rainforest. We created an environment he filmed the Apis florea, the little tiny stingless bees, and now he's doing it here for the Cardiff University as part of the project. Now, that's fancy, isn't it? He's using his iPad there to scan a 3D representation of the area with Lidar. So later on, what that's going to enable you to do is you will be able to go around this apiary in a virtual reality world. You'll be able to come and have a little tour. There's only a couple here, but you'll be able to mosey about. See how he reacts down by the bees. Oh, he's fine there. Everyone's brave in a suit. Yeah, it was a good week to pick this week, wasn't it? We have got loads of stuff going on. Like, I didn't know at the beginning of the week that we'd be having a Lidar scanned apiary. You know, and we're picking up a set of bees this afternoon. 2 sets of bees. One's got 5 supers on. We're picking up 2 more colonies the next day, Saturday. They're untreated, so they're going to get oxalic acid probably. This is going to be interesting. This is Fernando. He's the one doing the project with the university. Do you want to tell him what it is?
Yeah, so we just basically want to make people aware of the impact that bees are having on ecosystems and different parts of the planet. And a lot of the research that we're doing requires a vast amount of information. So we can't rely on just getting people to go and take this information. We need crowdsourcing, so we need a lot of people to go and take pictures for us, describe what they're seeing, understand the different bee types, the flowers, everything that they do about them. One way to motivate them to do that is to create more understanding about how important bees are. But in this day and age, it's hard to just describe it to somebody or make somebody read it. You know, people nowadays, they want something more video, like what you're doing, or
shorter attention span.
Exactly, yeah. So what we're doing now is building 3D worlds, realistic 3D worlds. So in about a month and a half ago, I was in Brazil, in the middle of the rainforest, scanning rainforest parts, scanning beehives, and we're creating a VR experience now where you can fly like a bee, go around and explore, and you learn. When you touch hotspots, they'll tell you about honey, they'll tell you about why bees are important. So we're hoping with that more people become more interested in bees, and then they'll give us more data, and then we can analyze this and decide, okay, there's impact here, there's medicine to be had from the honey, there's all sorts of beneficial things.
So this is what he was scanning. This is the result of the scan. That's pretty accurate, isn't it?
So now we'll process that.
What's the front of the hive? Ain't we glad we brought the pretty hives up here? You know, like the 3D videos you can watch on YouTube or other platforms. That's what he's filming now, one of those little 3D walk around things. So you never know, we might have one on the channel soon. I'm going to do a 360 video inside. This is a 360 camera. There's still bees in the box. Oh yeah, boy. There's still bees in the box. Not as many in this one though. They need a feed. They are fine. Fernando never tried honey straight from the hive, so let's change that, is it? Poke your finger in the stuff that's white. Here, is it? It's hard anything. What are you saying?
Wow.
Good fresh, isn't it? Oh, this thing's the pollen. Now we're going to run through and do the checks quick. That blue one is small. So, what are we looking for? Eggs. Yes. Eggs in there, plenty of bees. This one can just be left alone. Big. One frame to draw. How many are they on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One frame to draw. These blue ones, these need a feed. So I'm going to bring feeder down for these. So feed dwindling. We've got brood. Not much food, see? Not much food at all. Perhaps the pink's been robbing them. There's the queen, she's still there. Want to see the queen bee?
Queen bee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one needs feeding. Small, it's not going to get through the winter like this. We'll be back this week then. Well, next week now, but we'll be back. Weekend that. I wasn't expecting that with them. I was expecting both of them to be the same size. Booming. The pink one, sweet. Could split that if I wanted to. Blue one. It's looking good. That's going to need some food. Next week then, we'll be in there, feed them up. Alright, next today. Moving some colonies, 3 o'clock, not long. Second stop of the day today. Coming to pick some more colonies up. So the first stop for the weekend. Get some more tomorrow, so you want some else. The top of a little hill. One's got supers on, one's extracted. Let's see what we got. And the bees didn't play ball, they're making their way out. This one is saying no. We might take a different one. We'll try and figure it out. I'm not going to do a lot of filming here because there's not much room and this is not my house. So we'll see what happens when we're back in the van. What are we going to do with that? Well, that was harder than it looked like to get in there. We're both molten, dripping.
It's hard work.
It's full of wasps, full of bees. We have to drive home with the suits on. But we got a van full. There's still 3 more for us to collect. A different day. Right, back to the nuke yard, the YouTube site.
In the car full of bees.
We're driving home like this, we're not taking no chances. Gloves on a lot. It wasn't his fault. The entrances at the Come Loose, the hives were not as close as we first hoped. We haven't got all the bees, but we got a lot of them. A couple of stacks of bellow kit though. It's a shame that I no longer want nationals. But they'll do. Almost. Trying to get up with the vortex from there. See you bees. Out to all come. They all come out on the way. Excellent. We've got the 2 extra hives down here. We've got a maze mow. And we got in a bellow. That was some potch. So I got 5 supers that are full. I have to check back onto these now to clear them off a little bit more. Get some other boxes on underneath them. But whoosh, that was hard work. But each of those now, that's at least 3 colonies. When they come to be split, got some honey on them. Now, they didn't come cheap, but we want to expand quickly. That's what we're going to be doing. Same again tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock are going down. So I'm going to move some of these boxes back and forth. See how it goes. Here's one of the full supers. Got frames of feeders, frames in here. Half capped, full. Ready to go now is. Nice bit of bramble honey. For now, this is what we're left with. 2 ridiculous stacks. The 3rd ridiculous stack at the back. These are full. These are empty. These are empty. This is full. These are filling up. Same again tomorrow now when we're going to pull those 2. We gotta go somewhere. And we got about a stack, another 15 umbrella boxes maybe. Maybe 10. Back at it again, Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. These ones we're picking up today. Probably not going to do loads of filming. The video is humongously long anyway. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. They're in. It's a lot easier than yesterday. It's flat. Oh, so we had them from Gwent. Was it Gwent?
Gwent Levels Honey.
From Gwent Levels Honey. So
Rachel and Karen.
they will be well looked after. They have not treated them, so these have been treatment free. So it'll be interesting getting in and have a look at them, wouldn't it? Alright, they'll be back on the farm next. We've got all the hives in up the farm. It's the only place we can fit them at the minute. They're only going to be here temporary until we get our main site up here up on this farm. Then we're going to move them down to there. We'll move them somewhere else and we bring them back. But that's what we got. 2 complete Abello hives, 2 supers full, and Mark Queens they said. But double broods, I think we split them, you know. Split them into 3 nukes each and they'll be good coming through the winter. So I'm just going to open them up, and I think apart from putting in some bees into those mating hives, that's going to be it for this week. It has been a busy week. Alright, if this is the end, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.